I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Thanks for checking out this weather webcast on a gloomy, rainy, chilly, windy Thursday afternoon. We're going to start you off first with a look at Xvision. You can see the timestamp there, 3:16 when we're recording this, and you can see some light rain in and around central Illinois, especially along and north of the I-74 corridor. We're going to continue with rain chances probably for the next 24 hours or so, and it's going to feel a lot like this. Gloomy, light rain, chilly rain, and windy conditions as a powerful area of low pressure continues to just hover to our north. You can see the rain filling in the northern tier of the state and then back towards Iowa as well as this low just camps out into southeastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. It'll continue to sag down to the south and east as we head through the next 24 hours. So Futurecast doing a good job picking up again on the light rain. This will be very, very light. It's not going to add up to much, maybe 1/10 of an inch, 2/10 of an inch, if that, over the next several hours. Maybe seeing sporadic sprinkles during the overnight hours, and then you may be dodging a few light sprinkles for your Friday morning commute, but not quite as widespread. Outside right now, in Peoria, gloomy, rainy, chilly, 48 out of the airport. Winds are out of the southwest at 12, have a wind chill of around 43. 46 in Galesburg, 48 in Bloomington, 50 in Pontiac, and the winds still coming out of the southwest, but anywhere between 10 to 15 to 20 miles per hour. Going to step away from the short-term forecast briefly. If you follow along on Facebook and Twitter, you saw that I posted, at around 1 o'clock this afternoon, NOAA has now issued their winter outlook for this season. And I'm going to go a little more in depth on this than I will on the television side, just because I have a lot more time to talk about this. And there's a lot to talk about. What we have right now, this is the temperature map, where it looks like the western half of the country looks to maybe see warmer than average temperatures, and then the panhandle of Florida maybe seeing some cooler than average temperatures. Where we don't see any color, and that would include us here in central Illinois, what it means is, doesn't mean we're going to be average. It means we have an equal chance either to be below or at average or above average. All of those chances are equal, so we can sway either way. Same thing goes for this precipitation map. So just because the drier or the wetter conditions are not over our central Illinois doesn't mean we're not going to see that. But this is what they're putting out there. Drier conditions for the Pacific Northwest. For the upper Great Lakes, it does include a sliver of northwestern Illinois, not for the chunk of us. And then the wetter conditions to be along the Gulf Coast. Something that I do want to note, and I will take this straight from the website from NOAA that they issued this. And if you want to check it out, you can go to weather.gov. I also have the link on my Facebook and Twitter pages. This direct quote comes from Mike Halpert, the Deputy Director of NOAA's Climate Prediction Center. He says, "This is one of the most challenging outlooks we've produced in recent years because El Nino decided not to show up as expected. In fact, it stalled out last month, leaving neutral conditions in place in the tropical Pacific." And it means what we talk about, El Nino, La Nina, basically it's the sway in temperatures out in the Pacific that can dictate the jet stream for us. And that would then dictate the chances for temperatures and for rain, snow, more or less as we head through the winter season. Also keep in mind when you take a look at this map, this doesn't predict snowfall, big snowfall, small snowfalls, or when we'll see those kind of events. Those we can only predict realistically in about a week span. That's just where the technology is at these days. So that's all something to kind of keep in mind, but something to kind of think about now as we gear up for the winter season, as we get closer and closer now to the end of October. So that is that. 39 for our overnight low. Again, breezy and cool with light showers here and there. 40 in Bloomington, 40 Pontiac, 40 Macomb, 41 in Havana. Now, we'll have on and off light sprinkles as we head through our Friday. It won't be quite like what we're going to see this evening. It will be very sporadic. Low 50s, and again, it will be breezy as we head through the afternoon. Looks like we're going to be dry for high school football. Last week of regular season football across the state, but it will be chilly, so you're definitely going to need the jackets, probably more so coats and sweatshirts, blankets for sure. But then we start to dry things out and clear out as we head into the weekend, just in time, and we look to be very pleasant as we head into the weekend as well. A lot of things going on, of course, this weekend with the grand opening of the Riverfront Museum. That should be a lot of fun, and it should be very pleasant for the weekend. Low 60s on Saturday, near 70 as we head into Sunday, both with mostly sunny conditions. We'll be tracking the threat of more thunderstorms with warmer temperatures as we start off the next week, late Monday, and then heading into Tuesday with highs in the low 70s. Wednesday looks ideal, dry, partly cloudy, and highs in the low 70s, and maybe seeing another cool down by the end of the week next week. That'll do it for your weather webcast on this, a much longer weather webcast at that, for this Thursday afternoon. We'll have updates on the blog, also on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. And if you're local to us, we invite you to join us on WMBD 31 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10. I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Have a great Thursday evening.